Dylan, you about ready?
What's up, guys? We can go ahead and get started. Thanks for everybody showing up. Yeah, the plan for today is just some live calls again. So kind of sticking to the theme that we've been doing. We're just going to make some live calls to sellers. So I got a list of expired listings. Are you going to do them? Can't hear. Yeah, I'll do it through my phone. Yeah. I got a list. I got a dialer ready to go. I got a list of expired listings in Florida. We're going to be targeting specifically low equity expired listings, and we stopped our recording. And that's kind of the plan today. So yeah, thank you guys for showing up. At least we have a smaller crowd than normally. I'm sure some people will come in a little bit later. You guys can hopefully keep everyone informed about what's going on. But yeah, let me, I guess, just go through my normal intro real quick. Let me make sure I got everything pulled up. Hide all my DMs. Here we go. Wholesale hotline. Pull up Miss Angie. All right, sweet. Desktop 2, desktop 1. Okay, sweet. So yeah, just so you guys know, I'm sure most of you do, but we have our very own Facebook group called Herd of Profits. It's a name. Sorry, guys, a little echo in here. I got to kick Joey out of the office. Yeah, so Herd of Profits, that came from the Elephant Challenge, but we have our very own Facebook group, 2,300 members and growing. We have probably boots on the ground, contractors, Gator lenders, private money lenders, real estate agents, and just boots on the ground in every state across the country. So if you guys are looking to just connect with another Facebook group, feel free to join. Rachel dropped a link to that in the chat. And then on top of that, we have our own YouTube channel with tons of free, like high level content. So we're live right now, as you can tell. But yeah, we've done basically everything under the sun that encompasses wholesaling and real estate. So we've comped deals, underwrote deals, walked sellers through contract, called agents live, called sellers live, all that good stuff. So if you want to, add some more content to your watch list, highly recommend too. If you guys are interested in SubTo, you're a little bit newer to SubTo, we have this video right here, getting into the weeds of Subject 2. So really great Zoom. Where yeah, we just dropped a lot of nuggets and info about Subject 2 and wholesaling, all that good stuff. So we've been calling sellers live, as you can tell, recently, and we're going to stick to that theme today. We do plan, we actually have something in the works where we're going to come out with a 5-part series. Just, the first part's picking a market, second part's underwriting and identifying a deal, calling sellers, contracts, and then finding buyers. So we have that in the works. We're going to develop sort of a training ground for everybody and just kind of be able to point people towards those 5 videos. Like, hey, if you're brand new, watch these 5 videos and you should get a very good understanding of wholesaling and creative finance, all that good stuff. So, and then on top of that, we have our own Discord channel. Let me get out of here. Welcome. Sweet. So here's the Discord channel, Reps Real Estate Problem Solvers. So if you guys want to tap into the Discord as well, we do a virtual offers every Tuesday and Thursday, from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. So definitely more than welcome to jump in there, make some live calls with us, all that good stuff. So all the links to everything I just showed you guys should be in the chat, thanks to Rachel. So yeah, we can go and get started. And then just shout out real quick. We have a lot of normal faces in here, but someone new that I haven't quite seen our Zooms, Mr. Lance Riggin, out of Texas. He's probably one of the go-to Gator lenders. So if you guys have any questions about Gator lending, you're trying to scale your Gator lending business, or you have Gator lending opportunities, I would say hit up Lance. He's definitely if I need any Gator lending or transactional funding, I'm hitting up Lance. So shout out to you, man. Thanks for being here. Sweet. All right, guys. Yeah.
Just one more announcement. We have our Colorado Springs meetup this Sunday at the Trinity Brewery at 3 p.m.
Sweet, guys. Yeah, if you're in Colorado Springs or just Colorado, you'd like to make a trip, Colorado Springs meetup this following Sunday, or is it this Sunday? Yeah, this Sunday, April 14th at 3 p.m. So I'll be watching the Masters. I don't know if I'll be there, but you never know. You might see me there. All right, guys. So as usual, yeah, it's gonna be quiet while we're making live calls, but Austin's in here. He's gonna be calling expired listings in Texas. Joey is gonna be calling expired listings wherever he feels like it. And then I'm gonna be calling some expired listings in Florida. So and then yeah, as always, if you guys have a list in front of you or you want to start making calls, whether you're direct to seller, direct to agent, whatever, feel free. So if it's quiet, nobody's talking, we don't have anybody on the phone, and you get someone, feel free to just unmute yourself, and we'll listen to your call live and provide some feedback, all that good stuff. So let's jump into it, guys. I got to pull it up on my phone so that way I can let you guys listen in. Yeah, manual actions. Dylan's cold calling Florida. And they can't hear it though. Right.
Hey Rob, my name is Joey. I am just a buyer in the Vegas area. I saw you had Goose River listed for a little while, took it off the market. Just calling to see if you're still looking to sell that.
We decided to stay here.
Oh, gotcha. While I got you on the phone, man, I can let you know I can probably get you about 10K over what you were gonna make on market.
Yeah, we're not going anywhere now, so we're staying in the house, but I appreciate that.
Awesome, awesome. Well, if anything changes, man, just give me a ring. I'd still love to purchase that property.
Much.
Sweet. You have a good one, Rob.
And then just hit go live. So yeah. Share audio. I'll let you guys at least listen to the sound of me making the call. Give me a thumbs up if you guys can hear my phone ringing in 3, 2, 1. Okay, double tap. Okay, next one. Kyle.
Hey, Carrie, my name is Joey. I'm just calling about your property that you had listed on Janelle Drive. I'm just a buyer in Vegas, and I saw you had it listed for a while, took it off the market. Just calling to see if you still want to sell that.
Yeah, we do want to sell it.
Awesome. Well, I am your buyer. Um, did you
Are
plan
you
to,
military?
am I military?
Yeah.
Is that what you said? No, I am not, but I have a few partners on my team who are veterans.
Okay. I just picked up my phone, so we're talking to you on Earnest.
It's okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, awesome.
I'm trying to have my husband in on the conversation, so
Of course, of course. And I see here your husband is Albert. Is Albert there?
yes.
Hey, Albert, how's it going?
I'm all right. How are you?
Doing good, doing good. So yeah, I just want to talk about Janelle Drive. I saw you guys had it listed for 575. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's solid.
Okay, awesome. And just from my numbers, correct me if I'm wrong. If you were to sell at 575 after paying agents and closing costs, you guys were looking to maybe break even. Does that sound right?
No, that's not right.
Okay, gotcha. Maybe I have something wrong. I have that you owe like 530 on it.
Yeah, so that would be for when you get done paying the realtors and everything. We might
What are you trying to ask?
military. He's got military.
Yeah, what I was trying to say was because usually I specialize in people with lower equity because I can always get them more money.
Mhm.
And it's just the way I buy properties. So let's say, let's say you were gonna make 5,000 with your sale. I'll come in and I'll give you 15,000 and I'll just take over your mortgage payments.
The only way you could take our mortgage payment over would be if you were military and could assume the loan that we're on.
Oh, and
That way I'd get my certificate back. If you can't do that, there's no taking over the loan.
gotcha. Have you spoken with a lender to see if you have second tier entitlement? Because my partner on my team, he has like 4 properties with his VA entitlement, all zero down. It just kind of depends on the county you're going to and what you have left on that entitlement.
No, we're leaving out the state, bro.
Yeah, so if I have a great lender you can call too. Do you know what state you're moving to?
Yeah, moving to Tennessee. We don't need a lender.
Awesome. Yeah. The reason I was just mentioning that is because, let's say you have what is it, 530 held up on this property. Wherever you're going in Tennessee, let's say you have a total of like 900,000 of entitlement. Let's say you go
Yeah.
grab a, $400,000 house, you could still grab a zero down loan, even with this one on your entitlement.
Yeah, no, we're just gonna sell this one and get it all out the way. Don't want to be under anything anyway. So,
Gotcha. I do buy from a lot of veterans. You can call my past, veterans and ask them how the sale went, see how we got them more money, and see how they were able to still go grab another zero down loan.
No,
No, you're either gonna buy it, my man, or not. I'm all talked out when it comes to what we can do.
Mm-hmm. No, I got
Be
you.
disrespectful to you and just like, you want the house, you buy it.
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, I'm willing to put like $20,000 in your pocket to buy this.
You want the house, you buy it.
Yep. That's what I'm proposing is to buy it.
Flat out. Gone.
Yes. You would never worry about the property ever again. It'd be done. Traditional sale. We still go to.
And we get the veteran certificate back, correct?
No, and this way it would still eat up the entitlement, and that's why I was saying if you have the second tier entitlement, let's do it. If you don't have any more left, let's say you want to go buy a an $800,000 house and you have a total of 700,000. I don't want to take your entitlement at all. But what a lot of veterans don't know is you could have a lot more entitlement still left that you can qualify for, and you can still grab another zero down loan.
Yeah. No, we're gonna hold off until a military vet can buy it, or they will just buy it outright.
Gotcha. Are you guys both veterans?
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Well, yeah, then you should have a lot of entitlement left if you have both are veterans.
Yes. Let me just, well, appreciate your call and see what happens.
Yeah, how about this, Carrie and Albert? How about I just give me your email? Let me shoot you over a letter of intent. I'll put all the information of how we do this 5, 7 times a month. And most of the properties we buy are veterans. And you can call them, you can call my past agents, sellers, see how we actually got him another house. Call my lender, who is awesome, works with all my veterans, and he's a veteran himself.
Yeah.
How about I just shoot you over a letter of intent?
No, we're not gonna do it that way. Thank you very much for your call. I appreciate it.
Well, awesome. Well, if you guys ever change your mind, you want to get 25,000 in your pocket, just let me know. Okay.
He went from 15 to 20 to 25.
Yeah, they just didn't really understand. I just wanted to get an offer in front of them.
Yeah,
They were a
I
little
ran
older folks too.
I ran over to Joe and I was like, ask if they're both veterans. Because if they're both veterans, 100% they can go buy another house zero down.
They have the entitlement. I already know.
Yeah.
So she's going to Tennessee. I don't know what
Yeah.
part of Tennessee. Some parts of Tennessee are expensive, but
Yeah. If they're going to Memphis, they can go buy 7 homes.
yeah, they can get 10 more homes.
Yeah. Greg. Yeah, absolutely. Greg says confused minds say no. So I think that's like a follow-up for sure.
100%,
And then just get an email. And then yeah, like you said, like Greg said, you just need to inform them. Maybe we can have Joseph, our lender, give him a call.
That's what I was trying to.
Yeah. Our lender Joseph, he's the coolest guy, but obviously he's a lender, so he doesn't love us sub-2 people. Which is what it is. I get it, but he still goes to bat for us, so you never know. Right. He went to 15, 20, 25.
I was just up in the ante. I'm like, let's get this done. I know I have a lot of room on this. This is almost $600,000 house.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of room to work with.
Yeah.
I'd rather be at
Lance,
5, right?
yeah. Lance says no usually means not now. I love it.
Yep.
Are you doing Zoom for your?
Mm-hmm.
And then we can call them?
Yeah. So right as Joey got someone on the line, I had a guy answer, but I didn't say anything because I could just hear you on the phone. But let me try to call this guy back. See if I can get Kyle to answer again.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice messaging system. 60661.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. What is it gonna work? Yeah. I just remember it kept glitching. But try it. Yeah, we'll actually play a call that Austin had earlier for you guys. Yeah, it was a really good call, so I think be beneficial. Yeah, go to share sound.
Hello?
Hey, Aaron. My name is Austin. I'm just calling about your property on Malka.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. I see it might have been listed. Just curious if you're still open to selling that property.
Hold on 1 second. Say again now?
Yeah, just curious if you're still open to selling your property.
Yes, it's on the market now.
Oh, it is on the market? I didn't even see that. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me pull it up here. Okay. Yeah, so it looks like you're listed about 619. And then correct me if I'm wrong, my numbers are just saying the mortgage has a balance of around 555. Does that sound somewhat accurate?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Yeah, so just, after running my numbers, if you were to sell at 619 after paying realtor commissions, closing costs, everything like that, it shows me you'll probably net around 5,000. What I could do is I could come in, give you $5,000 to $10,000 more than that. I would pay for all the realtor commissions, all the closing costs, and then take over your mortgage payments. Does that sound like something you might be open to?
I'll say it again.
Yeah, so I would, like I said, it's showing me you'd make around 5,000 on market. So I would come in, I would pay $5,000 to $10,000 more than that. I would pay for all of the realtor commissions. I would pay for all of the closing costs, so you don't come out of pocket for anything. And then I would take over your mortgage payments.
Okay. I mean, are you a realtor?
No, I'm a buyer in the area. I'm not a realtor.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. That's fine with me.
That's something you might be interested in?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. And so I do see it is a VA loan.
Yeah.
So I want to be completely transparent with you. First off, do you plan on purchasing a property in the future?
Not right now, in the near future.
What? Not right now?
Maybe next year sometime when I come back from Japan.
Maybe next year. Okay. Yeah. So with a VA loan, since we're taking over your mortgage payments, then your VA entitlement would be tied up in this property.
Okay.
A good thing to find out would be from your lender if you have any second tier entitlement. So a lot of people don't know that they can actually purchase more properties with their entitlement. I know a guy who actually owns 3 properties with his VA entitlement. It just kind of depends on the area you're buying in, the price of the houses, everything like that.
Right.
But yeah, sometimes you can purchase, a couple properties. But I just want to make sure because when we do take over your loan, like I said, your VA entitlement will be tied up. So if you do plan on purchasing another property, you could either find out if you have more entitlement or, use the money that we give you down and use that to get a FHA or conventional and use that as the down payment on that.
If you would take over the payments, what are you looking to do?
Yeah, so that's a great question. We do a bunch of different things, just kind of depends on the property, the area, stuff like that. A lot of the times we'll rent out to traveling nurses or traveling professionals, like midterm rentals.
That's probably not the property for you then, because it's in a HOA on a golf course area, and they only allow yearly leases then.
Yeah. So that's just one of our options. Since this one has an HOA, we might, rent it out to. A lot of the times, what we'll do is rent it out to families that don't qualify for traditional mortgages. They have a lot of money saved up, but they can't qualify, so they'll give us a down payment and then basically just pay the rent to us to cover the mortgage that we're paying.
Right.
So that's another option. Sometimes we'll just hold on to the property. We might not cash flow, but we'll use it for depreciation and appreciation on our taxes. Like I said, kind of just depends on the property itself.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, if you're interested, like I said, I wanted to be transparent about the VA, how your entitlement might be tied up depending on if you have more entitlement.
How long would I should, but I'll be moving to Georgia, so it's a totally different.
Right, that's a different market.
Yeah.
Usually a little cheaper homes, depending on where you go. Yeah, so I don't know if this is what you were going to ask, but I would say on average, we hold a property for about 7 years. That's about the average real estate market right now. For turnaround is around 7 years. So that's about our average. We purchase anywhere from 5 to 7 properties a month in this exact way. And yeah, usually after 7 years, what we'll do is either sell the property or we'll refinance you out, and your name will be off the loan at that point.
So my name will still be on the loan, though. You guys are taking over the payment.
Yeah, so correct. But, you know, like I said, we do 5 to 7 properties a month. A lot of people, you know, they're like, well, you know, what if you were to miss a payment? And, you know, that's a great question. Obviously, there's that risk. Let's say, you know, we were abducted by aliens or hit by a bus, and we weren't able to make that mortgage payment. After 90 days, you could actually, we would actually, in our contract, it says that we would have to deed the property back to you. So you would be able to keep the down payment. You'd be able to keep all the monthly payments and any equity that's built up from us along the way. And then essentially you could resell it and, you know, make more money again that way. But, you know, we've never missed a payment. I'll let you know that. We've been doing this for many years. We've never missed a payment. Yeah. So, you know, I see that you have a under 6% interest rate. Does that sound right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, obviously we could go to a bank. We could get a loan right now at 7%. We would be paying the bank to pay off your bank. At that point, only the banks are really making money. This way, we actually put more money in your pocket. You know, since we're making on-time payments, we improve your credit score, and we get to take over a 5% rate instead of just letting that go to waste.
Okay.
But yeah, man, if you're interested, I can send over an offer to you. What I'll do is include a frequently asked questions page about these are called subject to transactions. So I can include a FAQ page that should answer most questions. I'll also include my lender's information and a credibility letter. So if you'd like, you can reach out to our past sellers, past agents. You can reach out to our lender as well. He's very knowledgeable on these transactions. We've done a lot of work with VAs, and he can kind of explain to you how, you know, your buying power is affected and how, you know, you can likely get into a new home even with your name on this loan.
Okay.
All right. And then, you know, like I said, I didn't even see that this was on market. I can shoot you over an offer. Do you want me to reach out to your realtor after this and kind of let them know about our conversation?
Yeah, you can.
Okay. What's a good email address for you, so just so that you have it?
My first name and last name, so Aaron Schamberger @ymail.com.
Aaron Schamberger say that again, at what?
@ymail.com.
Ymail.
Like Gmail, but Ymail.
Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard of that.
It's Yahoo. I don't know why. I think I might be one of the only ones with Ymail, but yeah.
Okay. Alrighty. I will shoot that over, and then, you know, I always like to ask. I'm looking at the pictures right now. It looks like it's in immaculate condition. Is there anything you know of that, you know, might need any minor repairs or anything like that?
Not really. I just some paint touch-ups, stuff like that from, you know, regular wear and tear,
Just some cosmetics.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. And then, you know, if this offer works out for you, how quick are you looking to close on it?
Right. I guess 30 to 60 days, maybe.
30 to 60 days. Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. You said you're moving to Japan?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever been there?
No, I haven't. It's for work, so.
Gotcha. Okay. Alrighty, Aaron. Well, I will go ahead and shoot you over this offer to your email.
Okay.
I'll also shoot you a text message, just so you have my contact information.
All right.
And then I'll go ahead and follow up with your realtor just to kind of let them know the game plan.
Okay.
All right. You have any questions for me?
No, not as of right now.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, I will send this over to you, and then is it cool if I follow up with you, let's say Thursday?
Sounds good.
All right. Sounds good, man. Have a good one.
You too.
What was that? Can you hear me now? Let me stop sharing my audio on here. How do you stop sharing? Share my screen on Zoom. Yeah, probably. I don't know. I think definitely at the end, how I'm kind of already finishing up the call, and then I go back into some of those pillars like the condition and timeline and stuff like that. Maybe bringing those out, initially in the call, just so it kind of flows a little bit better. Because yeah, I kind of already had most of the conversation wrapped up, and then I, realized I didn't really grab those, so I kind of went back. Probably would have been better to get those off the bat.
Sweet. All right. Sorry, guys. We're in the same office. A little audio difficulties. But yeah, I just asked Austin what he thought he could have done better. I thought that was a pretty good phone call. Like he said, he could have gone for the pillars maybe sooner. But I think he's still got the pillars, right? Didn't really dive too much into motivation. My guess is that he's going to Japan, never been there. He's a VA. He had 30 to 60 days time frame. So my guess is he's getting PCS'd, which means he's just in the military. He's coming down orders that he has to relocate to Japan. So that's most likely his motivation there, that he just has to sell this thing so that way he can make the move to Japan and not have to worry about it. So that motivation. Oh, go ahead. Oh yeah. So, and that's another part too. We actually ended up calling him back and we asked him, hey, do you have a really good relationship with your realtor? Or is he like just someone that cold called you that you hired? And he said, yeah, I don't really know who much about him. I've only had a couple conversations with him. So, we did let him know that obviously if he wanted to move forward with our transaction, we're going to send him an offer regardless. But if he wanted to move without his realtor, because his realtor was not the procuring cause, right? We saw that it was an expired listing, and that's why we called him and not his realtor. So his realtor was not the procuring cause, technically meaning that his realtor, we didn't have to pay his realtor. He didn't have to pay his realtor. So, the whatever 10 grand that we offered him, we're going to also offer his agent typically 2 to 3%. So we could have put that in his pocket as well. So always, leading with that, like, hey, if it's their good buddy, whatever, we don't want to cut realtors out. Absolutely. But 90% of the time, realtors kill these deals, either because they don't understand it, they've been told the wrong information, whatever the case may be. So if we can just not have to worry about an agent killing the deal, then we'll do that. But yeah, I think we got the motivation, at least part of it, right? Maybe dive a little deeper into the motivation. But got condition, timeline, all that good stuff. So obviously price, it's listed, so we know what the price is. Those are your 4 pillars: price, motivation, timeline, condition. Not in that order. I would say motivation, timeline, condition, price is your 4 pillars in order. But yeah, I think that's a good call. It might be difficult. He sounded like he's obviously still active duty, so he's probably a youngish guy. So he's going to want to use his entitlement again. So that's what's tough about VAs, man. You'll see so many low equity VAs because they put no money down. So they make great leads, but we truly don't want to be the reason a VA can't go get another loan. And it's written in the contracts. We disclose it multiple times, like, hey, your entitlement may be gone. You may not be able to go get another zero down VA loan. You still have other options. If your spouse is a veteran, they'll most likely have enough entitlement for you to go buy a house. You can still get an FHA loan and a conventional loan, but you'll still need maybe 3.5% down minimum, plus some closing costs. So who knows, that lead could work out. But you never know. So I think we sent him an offer. We're going to let him review it and we're going to follow up with him Thursday. So, but yeah, I thought that was a pretty good call. Just so you guys know, Austin's been learning and making calls for a couple of months, but he's really only been full time for what, less than a month now? Less than a month. He's already got one deal under contract, or sorry, one deal closed, one deal under contract and closed. We have another one under contract in San Antonio that we have multiple bidders on already. So that's looking like it'll close at the end of this month as well. So we have another one under contract in Colorado Springs that we need a buyer for. So if you guys are looking for any SubTo deals, we have a low entry SubTo deal in Colorado Springs as well that Austin locked up. So just to show you guys, right? Like if you really put your mind towards something, Austin was a travel nurse. So working night shifts, working 50 hours a week, right? Like sleeping during the day, but would still find free time to come into our office, listen to live calls, listen to pacement calls, us make calls. And then just that competence, right? Like being able to pick up on something, understand it, and just execute, right? So, he still has tons of questions every day, but picks up on it quick. Like he doesn't ask me the same questions more than 2 times, if once. So that just goes to show you, if you really put your mind to something, he says you got to want it. That's what's written on our board here. Is like everybody, I'm sure you guys, right? Like if you post on social media that you're into real estate, or you talk to your friends and family about real estate, they all say, well, I want to get into real estate. Like how do you do that? You gotta want it, man. I cannot hand you the ball. I can lead you to water, but I can't make you drink. You got to come into my office at least 3 days a week and just be open to getting told no and go screw yourself and you're scamming people, whatever. So hopefully that motivates you guys that anybody can truly do this. You just have to really want it, and then just put your mind to it and don't take no for an answer. So sweet. All right. Well, I'm gonna still make some calls. Austin, I'm sure is gonna make some calls. Joey's ripping the phone, so we'll probably go till 5 o'clock, and then I think we're going to celebrate Joey's birthday, which is in 2 days. So if you guys want to wish Joey a happy birthday, shoot him a text, shoot him a DM. He's turning 23. Can you believe it?
I'll drop his Venmo account.
Yeah, there you go. He's a huge gambler, so if you want to fund his gambling habit. He's trying to get a buy-in to the World Series of Poker. So if anyone's feeling generous, that's a $10,000 buy-in. We'll drop his Venmo in the chat.
I'm in.
He's good too, man. He might win it. So if you want to stake him, it's really an investment is what it is.
Yeah, it's an investment. First place gets like 10 million, so you can walk away with a 6-figure bag if you stake.
All right, sweet. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna share sound. All right, next lead. Mrs. Marjorie.
Nobody's answering me.
Hung up quick on him. disconnect your audio from the Zoom. Bottom left, where it says mute. Yeah, that. Or you could just have it play through your computer.
Hi, it's a great day at Fairfield. If you know the extension you're trying to reach, you can dial it now. For the directory, press pound.
I think that's the wrong number. Hey, Luis. Luis, you there, man? Hello. Sounded like you answered.
What's up?
Hey, Luis, my name is Dylan. I am most likely just another annoying person. I'm calling about your property in Sun City.
Oh, that property had sold a long time ago. I'm sorry to say, about 2 years ago now. So it's not under this number anymore.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, no worries. Do you have any other properties you're looking to sell by chance?
No, not right at this time. But thank you, though.
Okay, no worries. I'll take you off my list. Appreciate it.
All right, very good. Thank you.
Interesting. Shows he's owned it for 2 years and 2 months, so whatever. Sometimes data's wrong. Happens all the time. Move on to the next one.
Hi, this is Monique. Please leave me a message and I'll call you back. Thank you.
Monique, huh?
Okay, gotcha. So you currently have it rented?
Yes.
Okay. Do you know what you're gonna list it for?
I think it was 365 or something.
365. Okay. And correct me if I'm wrong, at 365 and you owe around 320, 330-ish, you're looking to break even, maybe make like $5,000-$10,000?
No, I'm not making $5,000-$10,000.
Oh, you might lose money with it?
Your call has been
Oh
forwarded
man.
to an automatic
Well,
voice
I
message
wouldn't want you to
system.
lose money with this sale. I can actually put 5K in your pocket and just take over your mortgage payments.
No, you're not taking my mortgage payments whatsoever.
Say that again.
Because I'm not gonna give you my mortgage payments.
Gotcha. What is there a certain number in your pocket that would make you want to do something creative instead of lose money with the sale?
I'm gonna get my 20,000 of the sale.
20,000?
Yes.
That 20,000 in your pocket?
With my mortgage, you guys get your own mortgages.
Gotcha. Well, I would hate to, go to a bank to pay off another bank, and then the banks only win. They make all the money, and then you lose money with the sale, and then I get a.
Not money.
Gotcha. Okay. Do you know what your seller net sheet, what your agent told you when you were gonna sell it back in March?
I don't remember. I have to look at my records, but as I said, I can put it soon on the market. If you're interested, you can type in agents.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, because I mean, in America, it usually costs 8 to 10% to sell your home on market. And if you're listed for 365, right? And then let's say it took 10% to sell it, that's around 325, 328-ish, and you that's around where you owe. Um, so I mean you would look to walk away with 5, 10K, and I could probably put 20,000 in your pocket.
Now you have to wait till the listing will be out. I don't think I own 320. I think I own much less.
Okay, okay. Um, do you have your agent's information that I can give her a call, maybe just shoot an offer over to her or him?
Uh, yeah, I do. It's what is the company name?
And I will let you know if you don't have an agent, you'll probably make 2% more. Just to let you know.
You know that's Colin something, whatever, Katie.
Coldwell Banker. Do you know who the
Katie or Colin number?
is it okay? I see your last agent was Katie Larrabee.
Yeah,
Is that her?
10%.
Okay, it's still Katie. Okay, cool. Let me just give Katie a call and see if we can get an offer going, and I can get you the most money in your pocket. And I would hate for you to, break even or maybe only make 5, 6K with the sale. So let me just give Katie a call and let's get an offer over and maybe we can get something done.
Bye.
Cool. Thanks, Oksana. I appreciate it. You have a good rest of your day. So she was kind of confused because she ain't making $20,000 with the sale.
I think she said she owes much less though, Joey.
Yeah, but then at first she said, "No, I'm not making 5K." I was like, "You're gonna break even." She's like, "Yeah."
Oh,
No, I'll get a hold of Katie and our offer will be much less.
yeah. What they say? Investment? Okay. The properties were actually. Let me finish. We'll go to that after. Okay, sweet. Let me get back to dialing. Yeah. Yeah, we'll make a couple more calls and then we gotta actually let me just make a few more calls and then we gotta call it.
Hello. Please leave a message after the tone. Hello. Please leave a message after the tone.
All right, James. Be the number. All right, sweet. Yeah, we're just gonna call it there, guys. We gotta take off here at 5 o'clock our time. So appreciate you guys for showing up. Hopefully you got some value from us. making these calls. I mean, you're gonna hear everything under the sun from people saying we're crazy, people who are confused about it and just say no. So I think that lead that Joey called earlier could definitely turn out to be a good one, since both of them are veterans. They 100% should have enough entitlement to go buy their next house in Tennessee. So, sweet guys. Yeah, we're just trying to, you know, really be some of the leaders in SubTo on, you know, wholesaling and cold calling. So, if you guys have any leads that you're working on in the meantime, you're out there making calls. Maybe you're not as proficient as handling objections, or maybe you don't know, you know, maybe you have someone interested, but now you're like, now what do I do? What does an offer look like? We can help you get that lead to the closing table. So I'll share with you guys one last thing. So in our Facebook group, if you come to this featured tab, we have these deal form links. So I know a few of you, I know JR sends in leads, and a few Steven sends in leads. So if you guys are working on anything direct to agent, direct to seller, it doesn't have to be locked up. You don't have to have it under contract. Maybe you just need help with earnest money, or getting a contract signed, or finding a buyer, whatever the case may be. We can help you in any step along the way. So if you're working on any leads, submit a direct to agent form if that's who you're talking to, or if you're just direct to seller, submit that form right here. If you have it under contract, submit it through the dispo form with your contract and all that good stuff. And then same thing in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, if you scroll down to links, you can find it here: DTA, DTS, dispo form, all that good stuff as well. So if you guys need any help with leads, definitely feel free to submit them through the portal. And then anytime we make a call to one of your leads, we update you in the notes. So if we get a hold of them, we send a contract, we'll update you as far as that goes. So that way you're clued in. We'll try to CC you on every email. You guys can even get access to the contracts as long as we're JVing on a deal together, all that good stuff. So hopefully you guys got some value out of today. We appreciate you showing up. We're going to be back here next Tuesday at 4 p.m. Mountain Time. We either will make calls again, or we're going to start like our 5-week training series about how to identify a market, underwrite, all that good stuff. So appreciate you guys. We'll see you next Tuesday. If you need anything in the meantime, hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on Discord, reach out to Rachel Swartz, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Yeah, hopefully we see you next time. All right, guys. See you next week.